Hello, I'm Nelly Carreras, and I'm the person heading up the Residues Group at the Department of Environmental Sciences at CIEMAT. Today I shall be talking about biogas. Biogas is a renewable energy source whose origin lies in the decomposition of organic matter. It is mainly formed of methane and carbon dioxide, making up 99%, and methane is the major component with a presence of 50–70%. This means that its energy potential is important. In the absence of oxygen, are able to transform organic matter into the group of gases known as biogas, owing to its biological origin and are important type of energy within the sphere of farming in the Latin America and Caribbean region. Considers that there are some countries in this region that are also making strong efforts to develop this type of energy because it is a way to become energy independent from other countries. Also taking into account, of course, the fluctuations in crude oil prices. The most important part of this technology is that it gathers three important aspects that to a certain extent make it unique. First, the technology is purifying for the environment. Second, it produces energy, and finally a compound rich in nutrients is generated. Thus, biogas has an important role to play and should be given as much consideration as possible. We must recall that a large amount of organic residue is produced in the world, in the order of millions of tons. The most important sources of this organic matter are the organic fraction of urban wastes, the waste organic matter from livestock rearing, agro-environmental residues, and sewage farm sludges. Here I should like to place special emphasis on the fact that precisely in the Latin American and Caribbean region, these we have both the part involving microbiology, as I have mentioned, and the different ways of setting the technology in motion. Bearing in mind technological development, two types of technology are used, basic and more advanced. The basic technology was the first to be implemented and is focused more on energy production, small digesters, and cost reduction. But it has been very important because it has shown the way to obtaining energy in rural areas where conventional energy supplies are scarce. This is a way to produce energy, but at the same time circumvent the use of other energy sources. For example, the use of biomass instead of biogas involves the widespread felling of trees and bushes. So biogas is another way of protecting the environment. There are many types of digesters available. China has records of more than 30 million small installations, and in the region of Latin America and the Caribbean, there are also more than 10,000. From the perspective of more advanced technologies, there is also a broad variety available. We shall see more about this during the course. In this case, the application of the technologies for producing energy, although it's also environment friendly. It insists on the latter in order to solve from the environmental point of view, and this is a great advantage of biogas.
Los residuos es muy importante desde el punto de vista medioambiental. Si además producimos energía, pues esa es la gran ventaja que tenemos.
Along the course, we shall be looking at both basic technologies, such as those implemented in the Andean zone, and an example of a more advanced technology involving digesters that are currently treating the wine residues coming from a large distillery. This is located in the Dominican Republic and produces rum under the brand name of Brugal. We should also note that as well as in digesters, biogas can also be found in controlled garbage dumps, because when such dumps are controlled from the health point of view, vertederos sanitariamente controlados as they are known in these parts, under these conditions, an anaerobic environment is produced, and with this biogas slowly begins to appear.
Los residuos, y en estas condiciones se produce un ambiente anaerobio. En caso de un ambiente anaerobio, se produce biogás de una forma lenta, pero finalmente se produce biogás dentro de ese vertedero. Y ese biogás es conveniente
This gas can be extracted and made use of. So we ask ourselves, why is it important to extract biogas? It is because it contains a large amount of methane, a greenhouse gas, which should be prevented from entering the atmosphere. So in extracting the biogas and using it, we are tackling an environmental problem and gaining a source of energy.
Y además aprovecharlo. ¿Por qué? Porque es una fuente de energía. Existen también ejemplos.
There are examples in Latin America and the Caribbean of important plants that use biogas coming from controlled garbage dumps.
En vertederos sanitarios. Y ya para finalizar,
To end, I should like to mention that another important feature of biogas is its versatility. Biogas can be used in many applications. For example, in the case of basic technologies, we have seen underdeveloped rural zones where it is used for cooking or lighting.
Para cocinar o para iluminar una vivienda.
This offers a very important service to the area. Also, from the production of biogas at large scale, it can be stored in large vehicles. We shall see all this along the course in the part devoted to microbiology, the different stages involved, the different technologies, and also the different uses to which biogas is put. This will be seen in the topic of controlled damps and biogas. I hope you have profited from what I have said and that you are now better placed to understand this technology, which I personally believe we shall have to take into account in the Latin America and Caribbean region in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, many thanks for your time.